first of all, it's good to be back, and I just want to say before I start, thank you to everyone out there, all the patriots in this country and around the world who supported myself and Britain First during the previous dark months where we've been imprisoned. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for sticking with our movement. We've now come out of it and we've relaunched our movement. So why am I here? I'm outside Bromley Police Station. Yesterday, at about 3 p.m. in the afternoon, I received a phone call from the officers at this police station, an inspector, asking me to surrender myself for arrest here this morning. Why? Because the probation service had applied to Bromley Magistrates Court just down the road to have me recalled back to prison for breaking my post-sentence supervision conditions. Now you may say, I thought you'd been to prison, I thought you'd done your time and you was a free man now. That is very true. However, anyone who's been to prison when they're released has to undergo a year of post-sentence supervision. It's a new thing that they brought in last year. So what does that mean? The only real restriction that I've got is that I have to let my probation officer know where I sleep every single night. Now, the probation officer has applied to the Magistrates Court saying that I didn't let him know where I stayed on Monday night, this Monday just gone. But I've produced evidence to say that I did let him know and that it was for a perfect legal reason that I didn't stay at my home address. And then all week I've been staying at my home address. But nevertheless, they've wasted taxpayers' money applying to court to have me rearrested and potentially sent back to prison for a number of weeks or maybe a month. But late last night, I received a missed call from an unknown number, and I tried to ring the police back and I couldn't get through to them. So I've come here this morning and they've come out and they said, although a warrant was issued yesterday, it's now been rescinded. And the ball has dropped, actually. The penny has dropped. What this is all about. You got the 12th of July celebrations in Ulster right now. There's been some conflict on the streets between the loyalists and the police. The police, as usual, are coming down heavy-handed on the loyalist community in Northern Ireland. They're forcibly taking down some of the bonfires over there, so there's big strife in Northern Ireland. I did say to my probation officer that there's a possibility that I would be going to Belfast on Wednesday and coming back on Friday, but I never went in the end. And I think when I told the police officers yesterday that rang me that I hadn't gone to Belfast in the end, that I'm staying at home, I think that the arrest warrant was rescinded. However, what they probably wanted was for me to go to an airport with an arrest warrant live, be arrested at the airport, so that I wouldn't be able to go over to Northern Ireland for the 12th of July celebrations. This was all a big ruse to try and stop me going over to Northern Ireland, as I'm allowed to, for the 12th of July celebrations. So I've come here this morning, we've spoken to the officers, they've said the arrest warrant has been rescinded and you're now a free man, please go on your way. Absolute disgrace, the runaround, the persecution, the harassment, it's just endless. It's thrown against all patriots in this country. Jada has been released from prison, but she's now on licence for 4.5 months. She's now in a stinking probation hostel somewhere in England, and she'll be there probably for the next month or two. But you won't be seeing anything of Jada for the next 4.5 months unless we can get her conditions rescinded. But, you know, there's other patriots that are in jail. I'm now a free man, but I've got restrictions, but it's just chronic what's happening to patriots in this country. The state is doing everything they possibly can to persecute patriotic dissidents in this country, and it's wrong. Our people, this is supposed to be a democracy with freedom of speech. Millions of people have died for this country, and we will carry on, no surrender, we will carry on and fight for our country, fight for our freedoms no matter what.